6 members of Capitol Clubhouse in Augusta, Maine sat down to talk with us about the successes and challenges they face getting the health care they need. They also talked about how mental illness affects that part of their lives. Capitol Clubhouse is an International Center for Clubhouse Development certified program. Members who join soon come to understand and believe that they can work in meaningful jobs, have careers, and make valuable contributions to their community. In coming to this understanding, they have to acknowledge the health risks experienced by people diagnosed with mental illness, as well as those that come from taking the medications that treat it. They understand that on average, their peers are dying 25 years before people who do not have mental illness. They also understand the impact that poor physical health will have on their career goals. This makes health and wellness a central part of what they do at Capitol Clubhouse. Many of the challenges they face are the same as anyone else faces. Others are very different.
Because if I didn't have a car and couldn't get there, I'm not sure what I'd do. I could go to the KV cab, but they make you wait a couple weeks before each appointment. And if I wanted to be seen at the FMI today, they could see me there. But if I didn't have a car, they'd tell me to wait a couple weeks, and by then I'd probably be all over it anyway. About 4 months ago, I tried to get a dentist. The dentist at Riverview had quit. I tried all summer long to get a tooth fixed, and they wasn't fixing it, so I was able to call Wiscasset Dental in Wiscasset. They take Maine care there. I'm lucky they do, because I had 4 or 5 different teeth drilled that needed working on, and the last one was pretty bad. I know it's not their fault. They probably don't pay that well. They probably have a high turnover right there. But I mean, if I was a dentist and had my choice between working on rich people, disabled mental people that just got Maine care, I'd probably take the big dough and buy myself a fancy car, you know.
So I gotta go to see this doctor in February, and neurologist, and I just don't know why they're making me wait for so long, because I've been having seizures. And it's been on my mind too. Today, I had a small one. They had for the ambulance.
Okay.
I just don't know why they make me wait for so long, because I want to find out what's going on.
I never had no problems with my doctor. She always walked me in, and she's helping me with a lot of things, like the diabetes, and didn't like the shots, but like I said, I think my doctor is a very nice lady, and I think she's excellent. And
I have some barriers because I don't sometimes I get my medication, and I feel bad because I get my medicine done with a nurse, and I know what to do with them if I flush them. That's not a good idea though. Don't do that. And because I hate to go in and say, keep saying I forgot medication, but I have work that helps me set my medicine up for the nurse, and I know much better to take my medication now, so that's helpful. Other than that, the barriers, no, I have no barriers with my doctors. Hi. Yeah, my doctor's a very good doctor. He he sees me through thick and thin. He knows my illnesses, and he works me very well. I've had him for a while, so they all know me up there now, and they all welcome me, and they try to help me as best they can, and you know, it's good, you know, and some people can't do that, but my doctor's a great doctor, so I have sleep apnea. And I try to think, I can't remember what year it was, I had a tracheostomy done. And I died in there because I was in ICU recovery, and I had a cold move, I went under. All the doctors helped me get me back together. I mean, helped me so I could breathe again. And everybody's concerned, and I'm just like, what's my time? And I found out I have arthritis in my back and curved spine. Because I fell one day in the Walgreens parking lot. I never said anything, but I should have. Everyone said, you should do that. But I thought, I just fall, I won't hurt myself that bad. But I did. I hurt myself very bad, and it's hard to get to doctors sometimes because they're so busy with other patients, and I'm afraid to go to the doctors with like a back pain or something, because they might think, oh, it's nothing. I don't think it's nothing, but the doctors might think it's worse than what it is. So I go to the doctors for that. I have trouble remembering what to buy because I'm trying to lose weight until trying to watch my weight eat and stuff is hard and like that. And my curves one day. That worked for a while. Now I'm afraid of going to the gyms because if I have nobody with me, I feel paranoid. People looking at me, staring at me, because I'm like, what's wrong with her and stuff like that. I'm afraid of going to the gym all by myself. I get like very anxious and paranoid and things like that.
And when I do go to the doctor's or to an appointment, I sometimes have trouble remembering or understanding what was told to me. So sometimes I have that person or a family member go with me. So, but I am always treated with respect while I'm there. But for me, that is new. And I have a date book and a time book with me, so I write things down so that I can remember stuff. Okay, I had been going to a regular dentist here in Augusta when I had a job. But then when I went on Maine Care, I called her and she wasn't accepting any clients with Maine Care, but I went to her anyway because I wanted to, get my teeth cleaned. So I went to that and I paid for it myself. And during that exam, she noticed a couple of other cavities, so I went back and had her fill one that I paid for. But the other cavity, she said, needed a root canal. And it was going to cost me like $3,000. So I told her I couldn't afford that, and through a couple of members here, I asked around, and one lady told me about Riverview, so I called there, and there was a year's waiting list, so I went on it. And then another person told me about the West Cassock dental place that took Maine Care, but I called and they weren't accepting anybody right now with Maine Care. So my community support worker was telling me about a place up in Bangor, Penobscot Dental Service that takes Maine Care. So I called, and I've been up to them twice, and they're working on the root canal with me right now. It's quite a drive, but I can get myself there, and I'm being able to keep my teeth, so it's worth it. So, but it was hard to find someone that would accept Maine Care. So, heart disease runs really strong in my family. I have a lot of siblings, and my parents have all had either strokes, open heart surgeries, or heart attacks. Right now I've been diagnosed with high blood pressure and high cholesterol, and I take medicine for it, and some of the things he tells me to do is diet and exercise, but I have a hard time with that. I just, for some reason, cannot get motivated to change my ways, even though I know how strong my family history is. One good thing is I don't smoke, I never did, so that's a plus, but I just cannot. I'll join gyms or diet, and I won't stick with it. And for some reason, I just won't. I know I'm not alone, but it's very